Hey everybody, I'm back. It's Paul. These are my pick of the weeks. Rook, Exorcist, pretty good book. Dan Mora, interior. Josh Williamson, interior art, fantastic.
What's going on, guys? Steve DeSario here, full-time slave to the man, sometimes not really, but sometimes comic book artist. I got some cover picks for you guys this week. Nothing crazy, no ratios, all obtainable. Let's get into it right off the bat. Dan Panosian, he has got a couple covers, Detective and Nightwing, both dope. This guy's been killing it lately. Wish I could get that 125 Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, because that cover is fire. But anyway, Simone DeMeo, Superman. I like his stuff. He's got a cool style.
What's up, everybody? It is brand new comic book day, and these are my picks of the week for this week. Starting off, 1090 of Detective Comics, all in. Batman. Yeah, see, Joey already approves. 1072 of Action Comics, because I've been enjoying this arc and story. Book 5 of Zatanna, Bringing Down the House. You know, Black Label. It's been a good story. It didn't really need to be a Black Label. They just kind of put that on there for fun. It's like a normal. All ages can read that and be happy.
3, 2, 1, whenever you're ready, Joseph.
All right, guys, it's new comic book day. I want to share with you guys what I'm going to get this week. Cut some stuff out, thankfully. When you talk to your friends or your counsel at home, they'll tell you, why are you getting that? That shit sucks. And what you go, oh yeah, and you put it back. And that's how you spend. That's how you save money. I'm about to do that with Sam later, right, Sam? That's right, Sam. It was just done with me, which is why I'm cutting out this piece of crap. Good stuff, Marvel. You're still in rare form. So, first I'm going to be getting The Moon is Following Us. I thought the first one was fun, so I'm going to continue it. I think it's going to be a pretty special book still. So, yeah, this art is really doing it for me. Especially for what the book is. So, Werewolf by Night's fun. I really like this book. Moon Knight's coming in. That's always cool. And then I believe Hulk is going to be in this soon. And it's going to tie into the actual Hulk book as well. So monsters. It's cool. I mean, like usual, I hate the polybags. They're useless. But as soon as I tear this MFR open, I'll read it. You like that, huh?
Oh no. Maybe. Welcome back, Green Shirt guy.
That's right, I am back. Sorry, I've been away. This is my busy time of the year for people who know me, but I am back. I'm actually in the shop when everyone else is here, so shut up, Joey!
Sorry!
Alright, so I'm gonna go. I have more books, but I'll go through the ones that I'm excited about. So Grommets, there are 2 left. This is still a good book. Artwork's still good. Read that. Moon Man, I'm actually behind, but I've been enjoying this. I think Phil's still reading this too. You know, it's fun. Just me and Ncbd, I think, are reading Avengers. I still like Avengers. I know some people kind of don't love it, but I'm still enjoying it.
Good?
No. We get a haircut.
I need to.
No, you're good. You're
Sure?
perfect, yeah.
Perfect's a bit much, but I'll take it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's good, Council of Comics? It's episode 120 of New Comic Book Day Live. The CBC Awards nominated Best Ongoing Series 1 through 999 subscribers, Joseph. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright.
Did we win?
What do you mean?
The nomination.
Oh, they haven't done that yet. The voting is over.
Yeah,
But they're
that's
gonna
what I thought
announce
you
it
said
on-
last time.
They're going to vote on November. Well, the show's on November 2nd where they announce all the winners. But whether we win or not,
Don't say it.
you know what I mean?
Don't
We
say
wish
it's-
everybody.
Don't say it's an honor to be nominated, because it's not.
It's an honor to be. It's an honor to be mentioned among such great names.
Great.
Hey, you know, we want to show everybody the respect they deserve.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't want them disrespecting us.
What are you doing? You're insulting me and my
What are
people.
you talking about? All I'm doing is impersonating the character from a movie. That's all
Alright.
I'm doing.
You got me cornered. That's pretty much
Alright, you
what
want me
you're
to
doing.
do it in Spanish voice? Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
All we want is respect. Okay.
Impersonate. Hold on. What do you got
I'll
cooking?
try.
No. I was gonna put you on a cancel list.
No. It's time for my books right now. All right, let's start off with the DC stuff. All right.
Okay.
Absolute Wonder Woman #1.
It looks good.
Everybody's got to get it. Absolute Batman was okay for me.
Council Key.
I'm doing myself. Council Key.
So you enjoyed Absolute Batman?
I thought it was okay. I enjoyed the ending more than I did the entire book.
So you enjoy where it's going?
Yes.
Okay.
I do enjoy where it's going. This is the Jim Lee
Of course.
cardstock, because Jim Lee is the greatest artist of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Just waiting for you to rebuttal. And I got a blank. I'm gonna do something interesting with blanks.
Is this new?
Steve gave me some confidence. Says I'm pretty good. I'm gonna start drawing on the blanks,
Ooh.
and then when they get really good, give them away as giveaways. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make sure they're good. I'm not gonna give you some Frank Miller. All right? I'm gonna make sure that they're good. I'm not gonna low blow. I know. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see. All right?
You go, wow.
I don't know. That's the secret. Hi, and welcome to Cliff's Corner. Occasionally, I like to buy comics. I'm having a hard time today.
You
But-
look fabulous, though.
Thank you. My meds are all refilled. Yay. All right, so let's talk basics. Council Key of the Week, Absolute Wonder Woman. Of course, I went with the Jim Lee cover. There's another cover. I forgot the dude's name. It's really pretty. That one's really nice too. But for me, Jim Lee is for me. Ooh, I made it rhyme good. Something fun and exciting, DC horror. Why couldn't they have just made this a 4-issue series that comes out from the last week of September into the last week of October so that you have the whole series for Halloween? The last issue of this is coming out in January. I mean, I'm happy to have it. I probably would have enjoyed a $10 Halloween book. Just saying. Ooh, gotcha, man. Is that Steve Orlando?
This one is
Oh, okay.
Galactor. Yes. Okay. We ready? Let's do this thing. All right. What's happening, everybody? It is New Comic Book Day. Cliff is with me, and we are just going to burn through my picks this week. We're going to start with Void Rivals. It is always a council, and it's Cobra Law. We are bringing Cobra Law further into deep space and getting
She's
them
new,
off
right?
planet. No, she's
not?
She's a character
She's from the animated G.I. Joe movie.
Yeah.
Oh, movie, of course.
Yeah, it was Cobra Law. Yeah, all that stuff, right?
She debuted though in the Cobra Commander series.
Yes, and
She looks very reptile-like.
well. Yeah, and I mean the way that they used Cobra Law in Cobra Commander was actually pretty cool. So that was
Oh,
kind
her
of
name is Python.
I knew she had some kind of.
not to be confused with Princess Pythonona, right? Was it? Is
No, Princess Python is part of the Serpent Society.
I don't know. I was going for something and it's not there. Anyway, Void Rivals.
No,
Pretty
no,
dope.
the Python Princess about my OnlyFans. It's okay.
Moving on. The moon is following us. If you didn't know, this is issue number 2. Issue number 1 was really cool. I liked it. Did you read it
I have
at
not
all?
read it.
No, but good stuff. Check it out. You really should.
The new Invincible Iron Man, the JTC cover. Somebody's dead. This is Absolute Wonder Woman. I see dead people. Check this out one. You got to read this one. This looks good. I'm not gonna give away the stories, cause I'm not gonna give it away because the storyline with certain things like Absolute Batman and this here Detective Comics, there's different twists in Batman's life that have been a long time coming.
Sanford Green, of course, have all the others. Have to get all of them. Brian Bolin, because Brian Bolin and Halloween. Pretty cool cover. There was a lot of these. I happen to like Elizabeth Torques because she's awesome. I love her art. It's a cool cover. Fabok. Love this character. This book is pretty cool too. Philip Tan with a very cool foil. I'm really liking this Iron Man costume, at least very steampunk. That's why I also have the JTC, which I'm usually not huge on these covers, but I think this is one of the better ones that he's done in a while.
Some Elseworlds, Green Lantern, Dark. I like the art. I like the idea. So we're gonna just see if it's good. I hope so. Some Marvel books. Incredible Hulk, issue 18, of course. Incredible Hulk's been great. Iron Man, issue number 1. Brand new Iron Man suit. So, and some independents right now. Void Rivals, issue Council Key. Void Rivals, issue 13. So, looking forward to this story continuing. Frankenstein has been absolutely fantastic from Image Comics to Universal Monsters. These books have not been disappointing.
Frankenstein, all of these Universal Monster books are really good. Even when they're just retellings, there's something, so far for the ones I've been reading, there's something new in them. And obviously you're experiencing it with new artists, and it hasn't disappointed me yet. So Frankenstein's pretty good. I'm looking forward to everything else they're gonna put out there. Speaking of really good and monster, Hulk is really good. It's really, really good, and it keeps getting better.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you like it? Good. I'm glad Hulk's just staying pretty consistent. So, the big old green maniac. I'm gonna be on this for a while, and the next issue is gonna be issue 800. So that should be a $200 book, retail.
What else? I got Incredible Hulk, because everybody, we're all reading Incredible Hulk. And the Klein's still killing on these covers. I always get the Klein cover. All right, so this is my reach this week. I'm going back to the Iron Man well. I went away for a very long time. It didn't interest me. I'm going to give it another shot. If it doesn't grab me right away, I will be walking away once again. The last arc I read, because I think that it's been reset twice since, was the one where he was fighting AI and whether AI had rights, and I'm like, I'm out. I can't. But I like that this artwork looks good, so I'm gonna give it a shot. The blank of the week is a Powerpuff Girls Halloween special. So I think I have a couple interesting ideas. If somebody specifically wants this, has an idea that they think is amazing and they want to get a hold of me, I will hold this to the side. You can put my information down here somewhere. But yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Nightwing, 119. I don't read Nightwing whatsoever, but
You
this
like that?
cover is gorgeous.
And to be fair, whoever's on Nightwing now, or I know who he is, Dexter Soy. He's a very good artist.
Okay.
I think he's perfect for Nightwing.
All right, this is Dan Panosian right here. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. Only reason why I'm getting it. All right, on to Marvel. Spec, Spider-Boy, number 12. Supposedly the A cover, which doesn't have her on it at all, introduction of Spider-Girl, is the hotter book than the books with her on the cover.
Yeah. Okay. Show them a close up of that. I guarantee you're going to forget it.
Should it say minus?
Yes. 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 Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm getting this just for the spec value. I have no interest in the character, but I'm a collector, so I have to do the spec. Iron Man 1. I'm not an Iron Man reader, but this book looks good. I like his new armor, kind of like Back to Zero. Steve said something about like, what do you call that? Punk? Steampunk. Like a steampunk kind of thing. I'm interested in that, so I'm getting that. And Tyler Christopher.
It's a nice cover.
Negative variant right there.
It's a nice cover.
It's very, very dope. Very, very dope. It's a must-have right there, all right? Incredible Hulk number 18. Phenomenal book, Incredible Hulk. Phenomenal book. One of the best Marvel books out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's Klein and Johnson, right? Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one. I can't wait to
Klein's
get
been
it.
on it pretty consistently.
Yeah,
lately.
this Incredible Hulk book is really, really good. Horror. So if you're into horror, this is a great book to be about. So I highly recommend it. And 800, like Joey said before. 800
800 soon.
Oh my
Top
God.
notch art.
$10 book. I'm predicting. $10 book.
Easily.
$10 book. Conan the Barbarian. He does not cry, so I cried for Conan. Oh, that's from the first movie.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah. This is cover B. Conan the Barbarian is great. I never bought the Marvel Conan, the newer Marvel Conan. But when I picked this up, phenomenal.
Did you get it because
Phenomenal.
Josh?
Huh?
Did you get it because Josh? I know
No,
Josh really likes Conan.
Josh really likes it too. But I started out with issue 1, and it was just like the old school Conan, like the 70s and 60s Conan. So I was like, oh, this looks dope. Let me get that. And it's pretty good.
Dazzler, I don't need to answer you. You don't need to know. It's Dazzler. There's nothing wrong with this book. All right, people are just not in the mood for a superstar mutant traveling the world with her mutant buddies while she's getting attacked on tour. It's not for you, but it's for me. Conquest 2099, number 2. Cyclops and Phoenix 2099, and apparently the first appearance of Webweaver 2099. All right, that's a gift for somebody. Ooh, a Daughterman cover with X Factor, and we get to find out what's going on with the Polaris situation. Since the last we saw her, she was being pulled away by whomever. And of course, the introducing Spider-Girl. There's like 50 covers, and one of them is a Daredevil cover. Why? But anyhow, yeah, introducing all new Spider-Girl. This one, I felt like this one called to me as the correct cover. And I don't know, is this 11th printing of Null's first appearance or what? Like, what printing are we on? 4th, 5th, 17th? I've lost track. But I figured, you know, while it's here, I might as well, right? So, that's it for... Oh, I think I'm going to grab Superman. I'll probably grab Superman and Action Comics, but that's about it. I am a little upset about the Action Comics thing with that. We had to research Mon-El. Those are depressing words for a Legion fan. Anyhow, love you all. Until next time, take care.
Really should. Next, I've got Conan the Barbarian. This is the last chapter of this arc, which is all kind of tied in with the Frost Giant's daughter. I really enjoy this arc. Very, very good. If you've been checking it out, I hope you have too.
Isn't the Blackstone arc next?
No, so the Blackstone, the Battle for the Blackstone is a separate miniseries.
But it will tie.
It has tied in with other events that happened earlier in this series. I don't know if it will loop back around at all.
Okay.
I think it might just be kind of finished off in that mini. So anyway, but still good stuff, so check it out. Godzilla Monster Peace Theater. This is by Tom Scioli. Really cool. I love his stuff. So I'm not really sure what to expect. Obviously, this is a Fantastic Four #1 riff kind of going on here.
I know, but you've got The
on this
Machinist,
cover.
The Great Gatsby, and Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
And some rando are all coming to the aid of those in the path of Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very high concept, very interesting deal here. So I don't know. They've done some kind of far out things with Godzilla over at IDW. So this is continuing in that tradition. And again, Tom Scioli, very good, very excellent creator. So I think a good choice for this. I'm looking forward to it. Next up, one of my favorite series right now, Gotchaman. This is just the latest issue. Very fun storyline so far. Very, very cool. Looking forward to that, as well as the latest issue of this miniseries, Galactor. #3, written by Steve Orlando. Very, very cool. This is focusing on the bad guy side of things, and
Because someone should.
well, of course, yeah, it's fleshing out that world though, which is neat. So, I dig this.
All right. This is at Spider-Boy 12. This is the new Spider-Girl. Be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. That's the new Nighthawk. Nightwing 119. This is a Dan Panazin cover. I just wanted to get it. This is Sleeper, Nakayama, Green Lantern Dark. The guy who does the interior for Something Killing Children is doing this. I think it's a one-shot. Might be a little sleeper there. And of course, to keep you up on the news, so it's coming out 3 months ahead. DC Connect. All right, people, that's mine a little bit for now. Maybe, who knows what comes out later on, but love y'all. Wakanda forever. I say dead people. Halloween's coming.
Of course, we got my boy Lino with 2 covers, Conquest and Alien. Still haven't dug into this, but I'm going to because I like the idea of Wolverine, probably my favorite Marvel character of all time. So we'll get into that. Another Alien cover. This is Chiquetto, super dope. I think it's just the B cover. Yeah. And we have a couple of Absolute Wonder Woman covers. Jeff DeCal, super dope cover. Love his stuff. And of course, we got to end it on the man, Jim Lee. Foil for Absolute #1. I actually read this already. It is very cool. I like where it's going. She is just as badass as you'd expect, maybe even a little more. So I'm looking forward to the Absolute stuff so far. Absolute Batman was promising, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's about it for this week. I will catch you guys next week with some more cover picks.
The Moon is following us. Issue #2. Issue 1 was really, really good, so I'm going with #2. Speaking of my last independent of the week, Standstill, issue #3. Also very good. Great art, great interiors. Pretty crazy story. And my council key of the week, I think we're all getting it. Absolute Wonder Woman, of course. The cover A, I think it looks good. Like Absolute Batman was great. I think Absolute Wonder Woman is going to be great. So, good job, DC, so far. We don't get to say that like too often, right? So, like, yeah, right. Give it some time. So we'll see where it goes. But those are my picks, everybody. So go read your comics and enjoy the week.
So I quit this book, but I'm coming back for the artist, Superman. I get everything more. I mean, I try to reasonably get everything Mora does, and I think this book's going to be pretty cool. Along with his future project, which is going to be Justice League Unlimited, which is going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I have every hope of it. I think it's going to be really special. But this is going to be my. It's going to wet my whistle until then. It sucks that he's off of World's Finest, but we got some pretty good artists on World's Finest right now too. So, another. This would have been my pick of the week if this next book didn't come out, but I'm very excited for this. Steve said it was pretty great, so I'm glad these Absolute books aren't disappointing. I had to get the lead. So, and my pick of the week is Detective Comics. It's the All-In Detective Comics. I've seen the interiors. It's Tom Taylor. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. Like a classic old Detective Comics story would be. The art's incredible. You'll recognize this artist if you were following Batman back in the Tom King storylines. He did a lot of the way he draws the cowl is amazing, and this looks like it's gonna be really good. So this is my Joey Key. This is my Joey Key, and followed right behind Absolute Wonder Woman. Wow, DC, good for you. You are getting me a little bit with the classic look. It's tender in my loins. And yeah, that's it. I got a lot of books. I got a lot of books I'm excited about. I'm excited to be excited, which is a good thing now in this wonderful world of comics, because I've been looking for that. Lately it's been kind of shoddy, but you good over there?
I tried to hold that in as long as I could.
Shout out to Sam for not being able to do what a child could do. That's it. Bye, guys.
For that one. Hunger and Dust, still reading that, obviously. This is still good. Version 2, but yeah, still good. We're also reading Council Key, Void Rivals. I think I got to read 2. I think the last one I read was number 10. Just because, again, this is my busy time of the year. So, but still good. And I'm giving a shot to this one too. This one sounds interesting. The synopsis basically said it was kind of like Hercules, the trials that he has to go on, but updated in like Galactic. So this sounds like it might be fun. I'm gonna give it a shot. The artwork looks okay. I'm not loving the colors, but who knows? Maybe it's better than I think. But yeah, Null Hunter. That's my Green Guy pick. Okay. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. Maybe not you, but you did. Nice to be back. Peace out.
Next up is this Werewolf by Night, the latest issue, number 3. As somebody who has kids and meets a lot of other parents out there, I often get asked about comics. People know that I'm into comics, and they say, I'm really confused because it seems like there's a lot of comic books out there that might be a little more mature for my kids, can be violent, bloody, and, can you recommend something that's appropriate? And my answer to that is, here's the comic for you, because it literally says this is for appropriate audiences.
But
No, it's not actually. This
It
is
says
not.
explicit content
Listen,
right here.
See, again, I'm very confused by the wording here. Appropriate. Who is it appropriate for?
Adults. That's why the words explicit content are here to say, actually, let me read everything on here. Red band, explicit content, reader discretion advised,
Okay.
explicit content over the barcode. So yeah, I don't know why they must have gotten bored and be like, oh, what do we do with this extra fontage? Like, I don't understand.
It's all gobbledygook. It doesn't matter.
But at least the majority of the wording is explicit content.
By the way, here's another one that I wonder, right? If somebody's buying this to get it graded, I mean,
It has to come out of the bag.
does this mess it up too because the red band is like off over here? You know what I'm saying?
No, because
Like,
the plastic comes off, but you get it graded.
do you have to take the red?
There is nothing staying in the plastic.
That game is not for me, dude.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
when it comes to books in the plastic, no.
However, all that said, I love Werewolf by Night. I love Moon Knight. Happy to see
And
them
they're together.
Good stuff.
Oh my god,
And
that should be like the next Marvel Halloween feature. Should we bring the two of them together?
We have been saying. I mean, what we did a review for Werewolf by Night in this very comic book store a couple of years ago, and said, "Give us more of that." And here we are.
We got Agatha this year.
Yeah, Agatha is fun.
At least you and I are enjoying it.
I am. I don't know. Well, my family's enjoying it, so
good
stuff. Last but not least, I'm just gonna say I am picking up Absolute Wonder Woman #1. I'm gonna buy all the Absolute #1s just because.
Because we don't hate money.
No, it is what it is. I read Absolute Batman #1. I did not hate it, but I won't be buying any further issues of it because I just don't feel that it's bringing anything new and interesting to me. I like Scott Snyder a lot. Obviously, he's incredible on Batman. Nick Dragotta, beautiful artwork, very, very cool.
I got one of those two things right.
But I'm not going to ask which one. But it's just this didn't do anything for me. But see what happens. So anyway, those are my picks this week. Thank you, Cliff.
Always a pleasure.
Love you guys.
And last but not least, of course, it's Energon Universe, baby. Void Rivals Council Key.
Council Key. What's the other cover?
This is cover A. This is cover B.
Okay.
Right? This is cover A, and this is cover B. This is Pythona.
New character?
This is the character from G.I. Joe, the animated movie. Remember Cobra? Yeah, Cobra La, and she is the one that was fighting Jinx in the movie.
Can you believe this guy? He's such a nerd.
She's part of the Void Rivals universe. Globulus, because Cobra La is part of the whole Energon universe thing.
Yeah.
Globulus sent her into space to find out about the Energon. And one of those, remember those little creature ships that they came into Cobra La in, and it looked like a bug? She went into space in that, and now she's showing up in Void Rivals. That was in Cobra Commander that happened, and now she's showing up again in Void Rivals.
That's crazy.
So, gonna be dope. Void Rivals is my ish.
So, as from someone who just reads Transformers, am I gonna have trouble understanding some of the stuff that's gonna happen in Transformers because I don't read these?
You will have, I think you'll have a little trouble when they start really crossing everything over.
Okay.
Because you don't know about Duke finding out that the Transformers are on Earth. That's a big part of it. Cobra Commander has Energon. That's how he's building up his whole thing with Destro. It's like a new form. The Decepticon?
Yeah, Decepticon, yeah.
Was it Shockwave or
Megatron?
Yeah.
Oh, Megatron. That was in the Free Comic Book Day issue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then Optimus lost his arm.
Yeah. And now they have each other.
Yeah,
Yes, his arm.
yeah. So yeah, you'll get a little lost probably then.
Okay.
Have that little asterisk like C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the G.I. Joe book that's coming out, G.I. Joe is formed because Duke found out about the Transformers. So they're kind of a team that's going out trying to stop that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna clock heads. And Snake Eyes is nowhere to be found yet, which I like it. I like the fact that Snake Eyes is not around yet. He's coming. Storm Shadow's in. He's got a super dope sword. Sword of Life. Yep, it's dope. But yeah, stage is set. Cobra has been formed. Destro, Cobra Commander, the Crimson Guards, twins. All three of those factions come together as Cobra. And now G.I. Joe's coming out next month.
Yeah, right?
I give you death from the Sword of Life. Yeah, so that's it, Joseph.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you have nothing egregious this week. You have a very clean pile. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You're doing well.
I'm trying to do better. And I also got one of these put into the prize.
Mm-hmm.
This month, I don't know. Maybe next month. We got a lot in this month. All right, so those are my picks.
Very good.
Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you.
Of course. Anytime.
You guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Peace.